Hello, everybody. How everybody doing this evening? Waiting on my other friend to pop in, but how everybody going this evening? Waiting on Queen to pop up. Where you at? Or do I gotta pop you up? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think you gotta pop me up.
Huh.
Your 30 seconds.
Child. Did you just pop?
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
there
I'm
you
up
go.
there now. Okay, cool.
Can't see nobody up in here yet.
We are definitely here. Okay, and then do your 30 seconds. Hello, everybody. We'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm new on this stuff here. But hold on.
Just bear with us. There we go.
I'm sorry, we back again. How everybody going on? Hey Jess, how are you? Tonight we're gonna be talking about relation. I guess well, men I would say, cause they have a little manosphere that they want to talk about women all the time. So I say, okay, we gonna see how this goes. And I've been going like different channels and stuff like that. Um, watching the mess, I would say. But yeah, we gonna go from there. But then one of the topics was that women need men, and if men wasn't around, that we, I would say, wouldn't know how to make it or live. And I'm like, hmm, make that make sense? Cause I know how to start a fire. Uh, I know how to go gather wood and all that stuff and cooking everything else. And I'm the type of person. I'm like, well, do y'all want this planet to just be all men and no women nowhere involved in this mess? Cause that's what it seemed like to me. It's like they want a world with just men in it, and that don't sound right. But up on the Fresh and Fit podcast, ooh, that the way they talk to them black women on there, I never understood like what's going on and like why are y'all dogging those women out? I guess Instagram models or whatever they supposed to be. I'm not sure, but yeah, them type of women. And like I said, I never understood none of that on their shows. But we gonna see like what's happening on there. But in the meantime, I'll talk to my friend and we were talking about relationships and the ones that these women be in. It's like they meet these men that actually be like, I guess what to say, dogging them out. And they always run to me asking me for advice, and I just tell them like, why would you be in a relationship with a man that you got to take care of, give him money, let him drive your car, He's sitting around the house playing video games all day while you at work.
Right.
I'm like, when did the roles change? When did women start working, the men staying at home, or they stay home watch the kids while you
Okay.
at
So
work?
Sonya.
Huh?
So Sonya. So, um, I guess to the first part of they feel like, I guess you said they feel like we need them,
Mm-hmm.
and we wouldn't be able to live without them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when it comes to a relationship, I can live without, you know, I can live without, and I feel like when you um are in those moments of transitioning to your next relationship or your next step in life, us as women, we become stronger in our mind as far as like situations, like certain stuff. They just come naturally to us. We may not have known it, but once we put our mind to it, we can do anything that we put our minds to. All right. And
Well,
we have a guest.
yeah.
All
My
right, we have a guest.
trying to bring her up.
Add her to the stream.
Try this one. The baby mini buttons.
Yeah, I like that one better. But why does it take me off?
On they that I don't
Um,
know.
mm.
Did you gotta come up on self or what? Because I'm starting imagining this button. It's not doing nothing.
So the same way you brought me up is the same way that you'll bring her up.
Child, this
So
fuckery.
just click on her, and add her to the stream. Is it telling you an error message? Are you getting an error message?
Mm-mm. I clicked on add to stream. Saki.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, there she go. She just
Yes, ma'am.
on here with the voice. What's going on?
And then hello, I'm walking through the house. I can see
Hello.
y'all. I can see y'all doing like a hot mess right now. Hello, I just came through
Hey.
fighting all these Biden supporters on the road. Don't know how to act. They don't shut down 24. I can't even go. I can't even go shop. I'm sorry. It's the wig. I got to take off both my hats.
No, you're
Yeah,
okay.
Saki, this is
Happy,
Queen. Queen
happy.
is that's my friend. She a Gemini.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, let me just say
She a
this, Miss
Cancer.
Sonia. Thank you, thank you for having me on your platform, and happy International Women's Day
You too.
to
That's
both
a
All
of
the
thing.
you.
women that day.
I'm
Hmm.
sorry. That's a thing.
Yeah,
That's a thing now.
International Women's Day. Yes.
Oh, that's why them people was at that big supply were trying to get out of. I'm so, no, that's the only time I heard.
What was
That's the
they
only time I
doing?
heard of that. When Billy Williams covered all the women, like literally, it was free bundles, lashes, packs of braiding hair, but they had the fire department out there, they had the laws out there, and then people were fighting over bundles. Like, oh, she got about 10 bundles. With his voice, it was
Yeah.
like.
Oh, they
It
was fighting over bundles.
Yes, but it was over there thinking Duncanville. One of them big one like down here, he was covering for Dallas.
Uh huh.
So
Oh,
I
okay.
was
They were doing that free her that day.
yeah,
You know.
so that's the only time I heard of it, but I didn't know it was a thing. I thought it was every day. But I'm
No,
happy. Uh yeah, okay. So what they gonna do for Father's Day? Because it seems like they only get one day, but I mean it still get taken over by women. For
well,
real.
hell, I don't know what's going on Father's Day though.
Because they still rep Women's Day for Father's Day.
Well, the women want to be called fathers on Father's Day. You know how they go. Now we just talking about these men that be these women that be in these relationship with these men
Uh huh.
that they doing everything for, and that. The men are sitting at home playing video games all day while they at work, and then they driving their car, then have other women at their house, or other women at their house, I would say.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. What do y'all think?
Something wrong with that. I mean, if you just sitting at home and not contributing, not no bills in the house at all, you taking care of another kid. To me, that's like another extra child you got in your house.
But
Unless
what if
he's
she
cooking
like?
and cleaning up and washing clothes and doing all this, then yeah, I can see that. But
Yeah.
two incomes is better than one to me. But
Messiah has a saying, and I'm gonna use the saying like you told me, people in glass, cause I don't know if I can say, cause you know me, my situation. Like you always tell me, people in glass houses should not throw rocks. So I'm gonna say it. I have a guy that plays video games. I can't
What
say I
happened?
can't. He play video games. He play video games, and
Do he
I
go to
mean, he been
work?
trying. Yeah, but right now he's going to school right now for his CDL. So I am doing the part of being the cheerleader to try, because like Miss Science was telling me, you don't sit there and talk to a man like make him feel like less of a man. You want to build him up because you want him to build you up. You need to build him up too. You don't need to talk to him like he's less of a man because that's gonna make him leave because you
yeah,
down on him as a man.
Yeah.
So when it comes to when her talking to me and coaching me to understand, because I do have, I got it, I got a blade, I got a sword, I got a
Yeah.
sword from now because and I love, and I got three daughters, and for me it's like I always had to be strong. Like I was raised by a woman. My
Hmm.
dad died when I was 4, so for me being
Same.
raised by a strong-minded woman, I had to just build myself in the image of what I would think was a representation of what my father would be by how my mother was because that's how they were.
Uh huh.
But in my own relationship, I don't like. I just don't. I don't know. I went through always being a pushover, like being like a rug, and that one experience with my first child's father, it broke me, and I got tough, and I just like fuck that. So it's like I'm just hard. But I'm learning to love and then how to remake myself over and to understand, and also to trying to better myself as being feminine because I was always I'm I really am a tough masculine feminine female, but I kind of share that role because I was also a single parent too. So I was mother and father. It took some time for me to share that role to actually be feminine. So I mean, when you think about it like that, but as far as a man, if he plays the game and stuff and don't be contributing, I would rather you contribute as far as even if you give love and even sharing the task around the house, that will show me that, we can get somewhere because we still got to work with each other. But if you can't work with each other doing the simple things, when the big things come, it's going to be hard for them to even make a move because you've been making all the moves in the beginning.
are you talking to me?
Tell
You know,
everybody.
you already know what I'm gonna say.
I don't know. Yeah,
Understandable.
you asked for an
But do you
opinion.
feel like
It's
you're
fine.
enabling the guy? Do you feel like you're enabling the guy?
Feel, damn it. She said a thing. I'm trying to say. You want the polite way of saying it, or do you just want
Say it.
Sion smile? You know, I'm asking the young lady. Do you want me to say it, Miss Sasha?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
her
go ahead,
name?
honey.
Uh, well,
Hustle.
I feel I feel like it's a replay because his mama even like the same way. She does everything, and it's just like I don't want to. I feel like I feel like I feel like I sometimes when I push and be mean, he does move, but I shouldn't have to. It doesn't have to take all that because I don't like hurting his feelings. I don't want to hurt his feelings, and I don't want to hurt nobody else's feelings to make a move. So I just feel bad out there, but at the same time, His mom does literally everything. I give you an example. One day her house was like flooded. No, I give you another, but I give you two. Her son, she wanted Jacoby to come over, my boyfriend to come over to do his to get the air conditioner out of the truck because it was two older men. I think they were like between the ages of like 68 and like 80. Like literally the dude had like a patch on his arm just from getting blood work. It was like a weird situation. And I had I think at this time I think I was 2 months pregnant, but she wanted both her sons to come and do it just to help them. And he literally, when we pulled up, he drove off to go do Uber Eats. And so he was just sitting there with the older men and they were struggling to get it out. So I went out there on the truck and I went and got it off and put it on the platform on the side of the house. And it smacked the back of my ear, but I was like, shoot, I just had to do it. And she was like, why did you do that? Me over there. But he was literally struggling with these older men to move it out. And I was rather put myself in danger than him getting hurt because it seems like, too, he's always gotta be he's the oldest and he's always is a failure to her, but she doesn't put that much pressure on her second two children, which is her oldest, which is he's 29, his baby brother is 24, and he literally lives with her and don't do nothing. The second situation, her house flooded and we had to come all the way from Fort Worth just to try to help her put that water out because they have a second brother that's 10 and he knew he had sense to try to go out there and go get the water, and he had to go run and go get help from another man. So I feel like with the mom not really making them stand up is enabling them. And for me, my mom always taught us how to push to get things done. So I don't know besides only how to do. But I feel like I'm wrong. But I have three daughters myself, so it's like, do I just raise them to be feminine and don't know how to do for themselves and just wait for a man to do it? Because what if they have a man that's just as delicate as that? They're not saying they're not a value. It's just how they were raised is so much. It's sensitive. I don't know.
You don't know what.
She said it does I devalue him. I
Hmm.
don't think it does. I just think he's just a different type.
Yeah, you bother. You're Taurus. Told you that. You're not on Taurus, man. Or I don't know where she ran off to. Nah, but my D men, like they talking about that it's like we need them in their minds that if we don't act right, it's on to the next one, or if she not, I guess, kissing your feet or kissing your behind, you don't need her. And I'm like, I don't kiss nobody behind. I don't kiss my own mamas. So I'm
Yep.
not gonna kiss no man to get along with you. You like it, you can either handle me or you can't handle me. Point blank. Or I'm gone. I'm sorry. But I'm
Yep.
not gonna make you stay somewhere you don't want to be. You want to go by. I
Oh,
holler.
oh, I was going to answer to what she was saying. So she was saying that, mm, in my opinion, so can I give you the real 100, sister?
Get tired of Tiana opinion. I just gonna answer back. So
Okay. This,
it's not a thing that I don't
I,
want you to ever get offended. But if this is a free
Just
floor, I'm gonna answer you and talk to you exactly how you talk to me, and that's even just being just honest. If you say it in an honest way, I say it in an honest way.
got
Because I
you.
believe it should be.
Well,
I believe it should be transparent.
I would just say, like, in the process of hearing everything that you said, just make sure you take some self care for yourself because it seems like you are like all the responsibilities are on you. So make sure you make time for yourself. Um,
I don't. I don't. I don't. I got three. I'm trying to teach three girls at the same time. But what I did do for myself, I did buy some Bibles because I said I wanted to be on a spiritual journey. But like they say, I bought a Apocrypha, I bought a Torah, I bought a Quran, and I said I'm just gonna sit there and I'm just gonna study because I just want to do that for myself. Even though that itself is a tall task to balance that and try to obtain that in the midst of every day. Like right now, you hear my little shorty. She's back there. She's back. She probably back there about beating up the middle child.
Mm.
Like,
You have children with this.
I got a little tough girls.
You have
Sleep with
children
them.
with the guy.
Hmm.
Do you have children with that guy?
Yes.
Okay, so all three of them are with him.
Yes.
Okay. So I mean, are y'all gonna get married, or has that even been talked about?
I got a question. You got kids?
Yes,
You
three.
married?
I'm married.
They all by the same person?
All. Mhm.
I like giving this. I like that. I like transparency. So when did you get married?
I got married 3 years ago. It'll be 4 this year.
How old is your youngest child?
9.
So y'all were together for how long before you got married?
We met in March and we were married by September
Yeah, can I have a year, please?
2018.
Okay. So I mean, I read story. Well, I've read it to people where they have met their partner 6 months and then they married. Some people been like, I don't know, what is that guy says? Kevin Samuels. You know, man knows if you want to marry a woman like in a year, they'll be married in a year. I don't know. We don't talk so much about Kevin Samuels, but I did be watching him too. Sometimes he be putting women on the chop block. That's a hard task. But I'm just dead serious. He be chopping women down. But I mean, he got some fair points. Oh, that's that. I believe for me, I'm open into marriage, but it all depends. Girl, you putting on shades? It's dark time. Where are you at?
I know you just didn't say that.
She got shades on. I'm thinking we
No,
just
that's always. I'm talking to you though.
me.
Now you starting not to think about marriage.
No, I said I'm open into marriage. It just I'm waiting on him. I'm right now. I'm at the point where I'm just chilling because at this point I can't. What I'm understanding, a man knows who he's gonna marry and when he's gonna marry. I cannot enforce it, but I'm not gonna be one of the women that's on my knees and saying, "Will you marry me?" Hell no, I am
Maybe
not
you should. Maybe you should.
No,
gonna. That ain't that ain't. See, look, I don't look. I handle rejection perfectly fine. You give me the same energy it's there.
you gotta
If
get
it,
somebody killed up in that house, man.
that's just baby girl. She probably her sister messing with her. Hold on, please. I'll be right back, ladies. Can you give me just a second? Thank you.
Yeah, you don't handle rejection well. Don't do that's not get killed in the house. Get nobody shot up in there.
Please don't.
Gemini's, I tell you, it's two people. It's two of them. If they
Girl,
both want,
I had to put my
ooh,
glasses on when she said Kevin Samuels. I said, okay. All right. Okay. All
listen to
right.
that man, you get confused.
Yeah.
Baby, talking about if you older woman, I guess you guess you like a dead. I mean, an old horse. You out the pasture. You shouldn't be looking to get married or a relationship or looking to get married. I would say, like, why not? A lot of people
Why
don't get
would-
married until they get older.
Exactly.
But sitting around waiting on somebody to marry you 5, 6, 7 years, no.
No,
A man know he want to marry you, and a woman know when if she want to sleep with you. That's period.
that's period.
If she don't want to sleep with you, believe me, she gonna know in the first minute or so.
Mm-hmm.
And like different women got different, aspects of what for some the man got to be a Ken damn doll or the Ken body and gotta have good looks. You don't think if that man look like that, he ain't got women throwing stuff at him all day?
Hmm. You better say it, Sonya. You better say
Or
it.
if a woman a 10 or look good got a body, you don't think men ain't throwing themselves at her all day.
Hmm.
And if you're jealous type, I suggest you don't talk to nobody like that because you're gonna have your feelings hurt all day. Or these men killing these women. I still say that a lot later too. Like a woman break up with a man, uh, he's killing them. This one boy ran over this girl and she was dead. He got out, grabbed a pipe, and started beating her some more. And the girl laying, you can see the girl laying in the grass dead, and he beating her on her head some more. Then sat there and waited for the police to come. I know I got to hear more about that story when the rest of it developed, but that happened in Houston.
Yeah, it's real sad how domestic violence can, go far. It can go way left. Um, it's never okay for anybody to put their hands on anybody. Now, if your life is in danger, yeah, defend yourself. But just because somebody did something that you didn't like, it is not right. It does not give you the right to put your hands on them.
Well, they never did say if the boy knew the girl or they dated or anything like that. They just say about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. After 12 o'clock, the girls walking down the sidewalk, and they say you can see the SUV flying down the street
Mm.
and ran up on the curb. He hit her, hit the pole, and flipped his car over.
Oh
Got
no.
out of his car. You can see the girl like laying in the street. I mean, laying in the grass part or the median part. She laying there. He picked the pipe up and started beating her in the head some more. I'm
Mm.
like, what did she do to you to make you that mad to where you hit her, then beat her in the head to make sure she's dead? Then you sat there and wait for the police. Do not play like you. Do not come in there to about you crazy. You heard voices. You knew what the hell you were doing when you jumped that curb. And then you try
Exactly.
to die. Tell her to die, be die. And when you just sitting there hitting her in the head, I'm like, wait a minute. Wow. You can't leave these men these days? But they say we crazy. It's the women, but it's the men also.
Yeah. I feel like
They,
it works both ways.
hmm,
I
it's a
said I
woman crazy too. Yeah. But like the majority of the men I've been noticing for the past couple of years are killing these women.
mm-hmm.
All because they don't want to be with them or they break up with them and then they get mad, then want to go do something to them. But I would say the flags, the warning signs and the flags are always there. We just choose not to look at it, but it's there. If a
Right.
man tell you or a woman tell you, "I'll kill you if you leave me," I will leave you right then. I'm out. I ain't gonna be able to do this because that's not what we gonna do. Then you got these women that's jealous, just hitting on these men. I'm like, what is he doing to you to get you acting like that? Because whatever he doing to you, please do not come over here and do to me. I
Please
don't want.
don't.
I'm good.
Make sure you guys are hitting that like button if you are in here. If this is a replay, please hit the like button, share this, engage with us. If you are interested in topics to talk about, leave them in the comments. This is Sonya's first live. For any ladies that's in here, we want to personally say Happy International Women's Day to all of us. So this is actually cool that we did your first live on International Women's Day.
Sasha, I never said it was our fault that he couldn't control his anger or not. I
Sonya,
said
you gotta bring
certain
up the
time.
comments so I can see what you're talking about because I can't see no comments.
Oh, I put them up. My bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not her fault. He's the one that can't control his anger, rage. Yeah, it's not her fault.
I never said
Um,
it was her fault. I just say there's warning signs and there's flags. We just chose to overlook those flags because we feel like we just so in love with that person, we don't see it, and they telling us, but we choose to overlook it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we sometimes we in love, we choose to overlook certain things that they do,
Right. I think
and
that's
they doing it.
I think that that's what Jessica was saying. She said, absolutely, Sasha. A woman can be anything she wants in this world, but don't be dependent on a man. Learn from the past, ladies. So, yeah, learn from your past relationship. If it was, it stressed you out, things like that. You don't want to be stressed out. You want to go forward. You want to have a happy life. Get with guys that, exceeds those behaviors. You know, you are so right, Jesse. I always told my two girls to go to college so they would not have to depend on a man. I also told them don't bring no grandbabies. Don't bring no grandbabies to take care of.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
can teach our kids everything and tell them everything, but in the end, it's up to them if they want to listen or not. Because once you raise your kids, you did your job. It's now it's their turn to get out and learn.
You
Cause
mind if
like,
I?
go ahead.
Okay. Thank you.
But 'cause I don't know, our mama, taught us a lot of things coming up, and as I get older, I wished I would have listened. But when you young, you think you know everything. You can't tell me nothing. What you talking about? Not knowing they done been there what we going through, and now we're going to find out on our own. Like, I don't call a lot of people friends. I don't.
Right.
Uh, you a homegirl, associate, or something like that. Cause mom told me you ain't got friends, and your friends will be the ones that'll stab you in your back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you wasn't my friend. If you fighting and I don't help you, I don't see you as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I'm like, what? Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm gonna sit back and watch, but I'm not getting in that. But
Right.
good. Now, if you my friend, I got your back to the end. Unless you do something shiesty, then I wouldn't care about you. I
Mhm.
go on by my life and by my business. Don't come circling the back around to my, I was going through this and I wouldn't care. And I don't. But that's just me on how I see it. You ain't got one time stab me in my back. Unless you family, I may give you a couple of tries, but after that last one, when I say I'm done, I'm actually done. It's like, oh well, do you have fun? Wait a minute, child, eat glasses, Lord. The woman just hoped the man changed because she loved him. Well, yeah, but you can't change.
Okay. Could you hear that?
Uh
Okay.
uh it's true, but it's wrong. Ever heard of Captain Save a Hoe? They are Madam Make. They are Madam Make a Man. I ain't never heard of that.
Okay. Do you
Wait,
see that?
no, I didn't say you did. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna do that. I promise I will be nice because this live about to turn out. But
Let me let me read the comments and you focus on the show and then you just hit up the comments. Yeah, keep it like that. Keep it like that one.
like that one. Okay,
But see, like
Saki.
when I put my camera off, why does it do that?
I don't know Saki. It says she in here, but I guess I'm. Oh, okay.
Oh, she got her camera off.
You got your camera off. That's why you
Mhm.
ain't up here.
I sure did cut my camera off. I took my wig off. I
Ain't
had
nothing
to
wrong
get.
Don't pop in here like that there. You know
I'm
conversation
saying.
turns.
I
Now
gotta
you
make a
know
sound.
me.
I came in.
You know
I came
you
in.
know
I came
me.
at the part. I came in at the part where this conference this live finna go different. So had to change the oil. I had to change the oil around a little bit. Got to change it around a little bit because I don't know what I just walked into, but I just had to go make a bottle real quick. Go make a bottle, get the tea situated. Yeah, I had to change it and bring it back in. How y'all doing? What I miss?
How you
You
doing?
know me. You know me. Rocky, you know me. And I
That's
be
why I
trying to
tried to tell
explain
them
to
why I
them
came in.
how I am, and I don't know if they get it or not. I'm like, no, this is actually me. This is how I act. And when I feel like I'm you trying to get disrespectful, I'm gonna get real disrespectful. And
Yeah,
I'm going to
you need
serve people
that.
that trying. I'm trying not to, but that disrespectful person want to come out, but I'm not going to. I'm play nice today.
I just have
I
a
mean,
question. Did anybody was there comments that are like making people kind of be were uncomfortable?
no,
Is that what I just missed out?
no. You know me. I don't allow that.
Um,
That's not gonna happen. I'm
hopefully
sorry.
it's a transparent crowd because even with me sharing my outside story, and I don't know how many people are in here, but as far as I don't,
Can
yeah,
you see the comments on your screen?
no, but I
Oh,
think that's a safe thing to do, not for me not to see it, cause I wouldn't want nobody judging me, cause if I say something on the live, I ain't
nobody's
taking kicked
judging
out.
you.
I can't get. I don't want
Nobody's
to get kicked
judging
out
you.
for being honest. Okay, I'm glad to hear that, but
No, nobody. No, no, no. We don't. I'm not. I don't allow disrespect like that. That's
Cause,
not
cause
gonna happen.
I feel like if as long as I'm coming in as kind. I don't know any of y'all from Can of Paint, but if this is a equal ground, and then also to empower women to help each other, cause there's not really a stream like that. I should notice a lot of times, like if a woman has somebody come on, or literally, I'm tired of seeing this. A girl walk or two, and she wants to try to challenge. Is a guy favorite like the one thing that pissed me off? This random girl. I know she's pretty,
Damn,
but
can
she
I
walk.
just say this real quick? So pretty much what this was about was we were just coming together. We're usually on my channel and we just talk about content. We either watch Deadly Wives, give a review on it. We might do Fatal Attraction. We just have different topics and we talk. So there's no ulterior motive. We didn't set you up. This is just a
Mm-mm.
No,
genuine.
I don't feel like that. I just
Yeah,
like I don't feel like
it's,
that at all. It
yeah,
just
and it's
all
not
like a
scripted.
safe
So
place.
however it goes, it's just how it's just a natural conversation.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So
because this
we
is my
will
first time
we
doing
meet
this
you where
too.
you are. Yeah, you don't have to be perfect. We meet you where you are. That's just how we are.
I don't know.
Go ahead,
Sasha,
son. Sorry.
hold on,
Yes, ma'am.
sis. I mean, not you, Saki. Try to scare them comment. If you want to leave, you can go, but there's nobody in here being confrontational. I know both of them. The girl at the bottom actually works for me. She's my
Yeah.
friend, and that's how me and her talk to each other. But if you feel like this is being confrontational, you can't leave. You don't have to be here. You can go. Thanks for stopping by. But nobody's in here being, confrontational. We ain't fighting or arguing with each other. For what? Why would we do that?
Hold
So
on.
I
That
mean,
thing
like I
sounds
said, if you
like
want to leave, you can go. It's not the airport. You won't have to announce your departure. I'm Spirit. With me, you flying Spirit with me. And I'm that type of person. Like if I feel like you trying to say or do something, I will get confrontational. That's why I'm going to class. I mean therapy for this. I'm
So
trying my best not to be that way. Mm-mm.
yeah.
So, with that being said, if you want to go, you can leave. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. But no, we're not being confrontational with each other. We're not arguing or fighting.
not far from it. We don't even have arguments. We have never had an argument. We've been knowing each other for what, like 3 years, going on four.
I think
We
how
never
old?
had an
Wait a
argument.
minute. How was her name? She about three, so she was like,
Yeah,
yeah, about 3 years since you
yeah.
started with her.
We never had This is. I mean, really, if you ever got a chance, Science like the coolest person in the room. She just wanted you to be honest. She's like, that's pretty much it. But y'all never had no problems. At least me. We don't never have. She's cool. She just want people just to be honest. But she's very sweet. But she's gonna protect her heart and she's gonna say what she's gonna say. And if you can't handle that, I mean, all of us gotta protect our hearts. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. Some people just, come around. They're attracted to people that walk in the dark. Is attracted to people that's in the light. So, but this day and time too, and y'all was talking about earlier about a young lady losing her life. I feel like a lot of people. I just feel like it's a spiritual battle fighting in a physical form, and there's too much going on. Like my mama said, I ain't giving nobody. I ain't turning nobody away. I'm giving. They asked me for the number. I'm giving the number, but I ain't finna answer when they call just because you never know. People can't handle rejection, especially in the young generation. No point intended to anybody that's younger than me, but I'm scared for real. Especially when me having kids, and then when they grow up and have boyfriends, it's a whole nother time. Mm-mm. I'm I literally have to walk with my weapon, protecting myself and my kids, just because I don't know who the hell in the store with me. And I just found out too the numbers. If it's every year, it's over 13,000 cases, and we're at United States is at a 98 or 97 percentile of homicides and murders. So that means out of 100, you can literally be in the store with 2 to 3 serial killers at one time. And that's a high percentage. You think about how many people are in a Walmart. It could be probably capacitated with 300 people in there. So that means 6 of them are serial killers, murderers. You have
Oh,
to be
Saki,
careful.
Saki,
I'm just
you
being honest.
talk now. You and Tussle, y'all two need to get together and do all that right there. Cause she be talking talking like that, and then you talk. Cause I think you like a Tussle or Gemini Tussle,
No, I'm all Cancer.
Tussle Leo.
Uh,
No, I'm a
Real
Cancer.
counsel.
when's your birthday?
July the 5th.
Oh, she said it's so nice. July the 5th. Oh, when my mama birthday is? July 2nd. She a Cancer. She at the end of the Cancer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Gemini. Uh, well, the Gemini and Cancer, they're in June.
See, this is okay. I'm gonna make a laugh. Yeah, it's like, Miss Sunny, hold on, hold on. Like when niggas, hold on. So I am a Gemini Cancer cuss. My birthday June 21st. So I
Uh,
get into it with people all the time. They're like, you're a Gemini, you're a Cancer. I'm like, I don't know what the hell I am. And then one guy he just told me, I said I'm a Gemini Cancer. He said, oh, so you're passionate on going off on people. He's like, you're Cancer, you're sensitive, but you're passionate like a Gemini. I'm like, I don't get it. But you can tell me what I am because I'm like, I guess I'll say I'm just in between. It
uh,
depends on what the day is.
you're torn in between the two, definitely. And you do have that emotional side. And adding that with the Geminis, yeah, that's
I
powerful.
know. Yeah, but I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of yeah. Yeah, my youngest a Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, and
That's
my man
Taurus
he's
in
a
your
Taurus.
house. I'm Taurus.
Yeah.
Lord,
But as
I
long as
kept
he don't act like
all.
look, as long as he act like my sister, she's a Taurus. He good. I ain't gonna lie. When she get mad, fuck, I ain't seen that yet. He ain't activated. That's why I said he's sweet. Cause he
Mm,
ain't activated that other side. And like I don't met a Taurus before and they and they in their older age and they really don't give a damn. If he really was I guess it's just locked in. I
right.
haven't made him I haven't broke at when you run into a broken Taurus, you're gonna get exactly what you asked for. That I don't care. Attitude.
Do you
So I'm
play
just
any games with them? Like, are you a gamer?
hmm?
Are you a gamer? Like, do you play the game with him?
Whew. I have a beard growing in them. No, I watch him play the game sometimes. It depends. Like I can play Grand Theft Auto. I can play The Crew. You ever played that? Are you into racing games?
I like racing games, but I haven't played that one.
Yeah. Also too, I don't know if you got an Xbox, but if you do got an Xbox, the Xbox got an app. So even if you're not at home, if you download the app, you can be able to, like, if people are like in the like, what do they start a party, start where like they do in a group,
I'm
you
gonna
can
play.
actually talk to the people. You can talk to the people on your phone before you get home to be still interacting with them.
Oh
And
wow,
also too, you can get a controller, a wireless controller, and you can play the games you already got downloaded on your software using the Xbox app.
oh, wow.
I just found that out the other day going to GameStop.
Yeah,
So I don't know if they got that for the PlayStation, but I know they got that for the Xbox app, and
right.
it's free too.
That's good.
Sorry, Miss Cyan, I had to come. My inner nerdness had to come out. She asked me a question. She asked me a question. I'm not this type of gamer, but I will find out some stuff now. What I will do, I go crazy on the spending. I'm a spender. I spend my money on family. And like I buy on there, buy him. I'm wearing there with $100 I left out with all them damn games and the accessories, and I just like making them smile. But that's my that's what I like to do. That's what gets me as far as family.
Yeah.
So
But I still feel like you need to at least give yourself a self care, even if it's 30 minutes, to yourself, just to meditate, unwind, clear your
that
head.
was. I did have those. Those was my smoke breaks. We sat there
Oh,
chilling.
okay. What are you
She
family?
smoke, she smoke weed too. Both of
Oh,
y'all.
Yeah.
you smoke weed. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I
Hmm.
went back. I had to be careful now. I
Mm.
got my gummies now. You know what? I found a store out here. They got THC gummies.
You got to just be careful with that. Be careful
Oh,
with it. Because, like, if you eat too many, I don't want, you don't want to go on a trip, you know. So like once you start, try like a half of one and then, you start to feel it, then take another half.
I
I
drunk
wouldn't
Jack Daniels straight. I take one. I take one, and that's all. I just take one. But I just take one, and then every now and then, because you can't get. I had to learn that again. Start
mm-hmm.
telling me you get me into something, you can't be sitting there doing all that, especially when you can't. But for real though, I just got turned on. This store from it actually has a branch vending with California, so like the Starbursts and stuff,
Uh,
Starburst, Skittles. Um, I just got
oh,
onto it yesterday, so yeah,
That's make sure
California
mama
put it
brought
on
me out of California. No Skittles didn't do nothing from me. It's like I was eating
here.
regular candy. Like, did they get me or something?
really?
I
Oh,
gotta
so
give you these. I gotta
Hold
give
on,
you
hold
these.
on, hold on a
Listen,
second. What you say, Tulsi?
okay, so listen. So after I had my surgery and they didn't really give me no strong pain meds. So pretty much
Tylenol threes.
no, they gave me like some damn hydrocodone or some shit like that. But the pain wasn't the problem. It was just I don't know. I just felt like, it was just, like they had went in. But long story short, so when I was in the hotel, this guy, I was buying my edibles and my weed from him. And that's pretty much how I got through my pain. And he was from California and I had the airheads. Oh my God. Girl, I was in that room lit, stuck.
I ain't gonna lie, I I had a nice family member that actually took that trip to California and put that metal, what you call it, the metal slit up on your car to get back across state over here in Texas. So
Mm,
I did try the real ones. Like what you talking about, but no, it's some store that's over here like in Fort Worth, and it's called Crazy Monkey, but they're
mhm,
actually real, like they're real, they're Delta nines, and they got the California seal stamp on there. So that when you can jump from state to state, you have to have that seal of that actual state. So I mean, like that's cool. That's not like shit. I tried them. I said when that she worked, I said okay, so this the real deal. I'm gonna have to
mhm.
bring you some. If you want some, I'll bring you some. I'll come take that trip. You want to bring some?
Well, shit,
You in
I'm in
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma. Where you at?
Shoot, you Oklahoma?
Yeah, I got it here. It's legal here.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I
She
got
in
you. I
Fort
got
Worth.
you.
She in
Oh, she
Fort
in
Worth.
Fort Worth too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm in Dallas. She
Oh,
in Fort Worth.
oh, Dallas and Fort Worth. Okay.
Hmm.
yeah. Hold on. You got the president coming next to you next. Y'all highway's gonna be shut down too.
Girl,
I can't get nowhere.
Child, I'm
I
not thinking about
feel
Biden.
horrible.
y'all highways finna get shut down too. I said he went all the way up to Fort Worth. I mean, at least Trump kept it in Dallas. God damn. I said they didn't even wasn't nobody on the highway but the laws. When y'all see police trucks, no, not SUVs, but the actual pickup trucks, like the
Mhm.
Rams and shit, like them white
Uh-huh.
boys. I said I ain't never seen no law truck like that ever in my damn life. As big as it was, like a damn monster truck. I said they really bringing all the stops out for him. Where the hell was this shit at from the last three presidents? I ain't never seen nothing like that. They're for real about that.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you this. I think everybody should have. If he talking about giving out packages, he should give out some real edibles. Some real drink. Just make people feel good. And they can stop being on the trip. Be on the trip. Because I think that all the stress and the tension, also too, with him trying to bring back the prices up. Since the gas prices are going up, he's trying to bring people back into working because he wants them to come back in because a lot of people they work from home now. He actually said that out loud on TV that he wants people to come back to work because they come back to work, they got to pay for gas. They got to pay for gas, and then they could pay for the war or for Ukraine.
I mean,
But
I
I
can.
feel like too. Oh, and also was told this on Willie Williams show. He covered that panhandling in certain states. Florida, he's in Florida, and he said that now they're going to actually be finding people if they give food, if they give money to the homeless, because I guess they have a high fatality, but people get hit by cars and stuff. So you're gonna have a $500 fine, but you can't find a homeless person. You finding me, cause
Now
I'm
they're gonna
already
find the
living up
people
in
that
that.
no, they're not gonna find the homeless people. They're
Yeah,
gonna find the people that's giving them money. They ain't the
yeah,
homeless people. They're gonna find you five hundred
yeah.
Well, how
dollars.
can they tell you how they gonna tell you God ain't told you to give them folks no money?
Yeah, that's exactly what was. Yeah, that's exactly. So it's like it's just a whole big old. I feel like this. I feel like while we own this earth is turned into a big old tension place for just something down big to happen, and it's just unfortunate because we all got we all got little ones that's here, family, small family, that like the generation next upon, and then all this BS is happening. Is there even going to be an earth still standing? Because since everybody got, I call it little dick syndrome. Everybody want to bomb places and shit. Okay, so we got to come to agreement where it ain't about. It's always gonna be about some BS, but I'm gonna say it ain't about color. When I thought about too with them Africans over there in over there in Ukraine, that's a whole nother topic. Just
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
a
like
whole other topic.
yeah, that's a whole nother topic in itself because that is color, but that's also a contradiction of what people feel. Everybody just feeling feelings, and I think it just got to normalize of that. We got to come back to it's a spiritual battle fighting in the physical form as far as people with their preference and their opinions.
Hmm.
Feel like we all need to come to agreement of love, but that's gonna be hard to do because there's always gonna be hate. If there's hate, there's love, but it's just too much hate going on right now. And that's why if there was where God did come back, this would be around the time. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna be like I said. I'm gonna be kind. I'm gonna love. I guess I'm gonna be one of the people that gonna be sneaking, trying to still give out some money. So people, I ain't got no money, but I got a food stamp card. I always say
Look,
that. I want they gonna have a problem with me doing that.
look, I was
So,
over here in my brain like, dang, like, okay, we can't give them money. Can we at least like give them a sandwich and some chips, at least in the water so they can be hydrated? If I ever have water and I
they
see
might
somebody,
try to stop your benefits. You being too, you giving out
Hold
food
up, hold
stamps.
up, hold up, hold up. Let me tell you what happened to me. Now I went to Family Dollar. I seen this woman walking up the street. I'm out here in South Out. And
mm,
I'm looking like, okay. I go inside the store. I come out. I saw that same lady standing outside by the window. And I knew she was out there asking for money. And so I looked at her, I said, "Ooh, don't walk over here." She walked over there. Uh, do you got $1 so I can go buy me some tampons? Where you buying that at for $1? I need to know what store you going to. And I'm like, no, man, I don't keep cash on me, which I don't keep cash on
right,
me.
hmm,
Uh, well, can I have one of them cigarettes? Hey, they got her $10 a pack. Can't do that. Well, you got 50 cents, lady. I said, Miss, ma'am, I do not keep cash on me. No, I do not have $1 on me. No, I don't have a quarter, a nickel, dime, or 50 cents. But
I see they said they spied too. They gonna send spies to make sure. That's another thing you said. Yeah, sometimes.
girl, we in Texas. I'm in, girl, you know I'm in South Dallas. You know these people out here, they want more time about no pads. And she won't pay. I got a closet full of them. Hey, I don't use them no more. She can have them. She wanted dope. I'm not stupid. Now you came to me and say I'm trying to buy some dope. I probably would have gave you $1, but you came
Mhm.
lying to me. Now I'm good.
Right.
So be
I ain't gonna
honest.
lie. That y'all got some shit that we started set out when I had that big old for $20. It was corn. I was smoking for a good long time. But I mean, shoot. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes people, but hmm, I just shit right there that's going on. Shit, ain't Biden? Didn't he say he was passing that law? He said if you get COVID, you can go get that COVID vaccine. He giving people they supply. You tell her about that? He
You can't talk about that
broadcasted
on
that.
YouTube. You can't talk about that
Shit.
on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we had.
You can't
Um.
Yeah.
talk about the C-19. Now
Yeah.
they gonna
Oh.
say you get out misinformation, so we can't do that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. What they say that allegedly. We ain't gonna talk about that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know what I'm talking about. By mistake on purpose. Okay. We don't. I don't know. I don't know.
Right. So listen, what's your plan for the rest of the evening?
Oh, me? By
All of us.
myself.
All of us before we take off.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm finna be in there doing some dreads, doing them braiding, re-braiding everybody's hair, my kids' hair, re-dreading my husband's hair, and attempting to do something to mine.
I know.
We're gonna see how it go, but I can tell you this: if y'all want a quick go style, that wig cap that they got is like a half and half to where it's like down. It's a 2-in-1. It's called I can't remember. My kids had the little flyer, but it's like where you could actually do a part and you can have your hair in the back and you can have a genie ponytail and you could do a high bun, low bun. I liked it. It was real cool. I wish I had the package. Matter of fact,
That's
I'll
what's up.
be back. I'll be back. So give
Yeah.
me about 2 seconds so I can show you what it is. So other ladies on here, if they ever need a quick and go style.
Right. Okay. I'm down for it. We get some tips on this day. So it's 4:05. So 4:05ers. So Soul Survivor. Is he still in here?
Yeah, I met him on a another person live. We on his live too, but I think he's
Okay.
still off in here.
Well, we
They say
want to
they both
show.
of them in Oklahoma. Him and Jess in Oklahoma, so I guess everybody in Oklahoma.
Just says she in Lawton. No, just says she. I lived in Lawton.
Yeah, he right there. He's still here.
Okay. I was just saying hello, my brother. Ain't nothing. Just making sure we taking care of our guests that come on over here to the show. We just checking on people.
Yeah, y'all hit the like button, subscribe,
The light,
Okay.
share.
the
So I
light.
have to get myself out the picture. It's called a convert cap.
Okay.
And they have several different styles, which I tried. I tried this one, this red. This young lady right here, I think that's 350. But what it how they got it is it's two styles. Whether you can have it in a half cap or you can have it a half and
Full.
half, half up, half down. And I got natural hair, so let's just say when I'm on a quick and go, I just get this and I just keep pushing on, putting it on my head. They got one that's like 3C, 4C. It's some real good hair. And for me, I say on the Tangle, a little bit of shedding if you do play with it. You know how some women like to play with their hair. The converti cap.
Converti cap. Okay.
I got it at my beauty supply out here because for work from these prices.
You know what? That's one thing I'm gonna say. Texas, y'all got all the plugs on the hair. Like y'all really. That's yeah. They have all types of different hair.
That's all kind of wig places,
And
wig
then
shop
this one,
places popping up all over Dallas.
what it was called is the Rapping Pony.
Rapping pony
Yeah,
convert.
this one. You see with them pink words, that's the half and the pony. That's what I had, and I liked it. It actually did what it's supposed to do. I could tell you this from testimony. I did it in the car, but then like 20 minutes, I had it on my head, brushing my hair in the back. My hair wasn't even all the way there. Put the wig cap on, do my slick. We do a slick, put in the ponytail. I ain't know what I'm saying. I had to go to fan because he just said so. I can't go in there. I had to do my lashes and everything real quick. I got my kids ready, and I would just had to do my little last details. But I was trying to get ready on the way
You.
home.
What's that?
Oh, I just looked it up.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
they
can
got
get
it
it
in
cheap
Oklahoma too?
online.
No, I just looked it up online. I just went on a
Okay.
website.
Yeah, that rapping pony, that natural black that they got it. It's real. It don't look like it's. It don't look shiny when you actually see it up close. Cause you know some weave
How
you
much
be
that
buying
hair
it
cost?
black.
How much do it cost?
Well,
Um,
the rapping pony at this bitch time in Fort Worth was $39, but when I went to Mesquite, that motherfucker was $20.
You know,
right.
Mesquite
I
cheaper than
was hurt.
cheaper than anybody else.
I was
Jay
hurt.
said 20 minutes. I'm in the car. Yeah, when she said she get in that car, she throwing on something. She actually throw on something and
Yeah,
then move around. She really does.
yeah. I had a bag. I had a bag with every damn thing in it. Yes, I did. I put that wig on 20 minutes in the car. I sure
Hmm.
did.
You say 15, 20, 19, 99, 20.99.
I got it in it. I got it in that brown. That Let me go get that damn wig. Now look now.
Is it like a maroon? Is it
Huh?
like this?
Yeah, let me show you the other color. Yeah, because it was like it's called something brown. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you know me.
I'm better with getting the facts. Let me get this brown because it was a brown. It looked like a 350, but it's actually a brown, and I'm a dark complexion woman. It brought my skin tone out. I'll be
Hmm.
right back.
Mm, my natural hair color is brown, so I like dark wigs. Got my hair in a bun back here. So let me see.
I think she's talking
In a
about
bun.
the pony wig.
No, that's too long.
It is.
I like ponytails, but I don't
Right,
like it
the pony
down
wig.
my back. Hell no. I think something crawling on me, and I'm gonna snatch that thing off my head. No.
Okay, look. This the color. This
Okay,
the
pretty
color.
brown. I like that color.
Yes.
And then this the pony. I know it's kind of nappy, but this the pony. And then like putting this all on is gonna be long as hell. It's gonna go down to your back.
Oh no.
But you can always cut it. You know, I did
Right.
come up with it, but the color was that brown. Can you see it?
You'll probably have to screenshot it and send it to Sonya.
It's doctor it's dark ginger brown. Dark
Dark.
ginger
Oh
brown.
Okay.
Yeah. So
no.
it is a pretty color. Like I am a darker skinned woman and I do like colors that I stay in my safe zone. But I can tell you this, with this being that I found it. I'm sorry, I had to put I seen it.
Yep.
I had
That's too
popped that up
long.
on it. That's what this is. That's what I got.
Too
Okay.
long.
Yeah, I like that.
And
It
then
gives me those fun vibes, like that Whitney. You know what I'm saying? When she was just all that curly, and it was, you can get your 1-2 on.
a lot of then you got these. You got where you can pop it, where you can have it up,
Uh huh.
or you can have it. I'm trying to get this screen, or you can have it where you kind of like snap it, and you can have it down, or you can have it in a ponytail, genie ponytail.
Uh huh.
So yeah, I mean, like if you want to go,
Putting
you
it
want
all up
something
in your
different.
face, blowing around and doing all that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
but that's quickly as quick as it said you can pop it on there, as quick as you can get it on there. And then they got 5 support combs, which is that long when they go over in the front, then the
Mhm.
sides. and then the back, and then they got a drawstring. So it don't matter if you don't got no perfect braids. I didn't even have no braids at all. I just had it with a stocking cap in the back for my hair to protect it, and I just did my ponytail, and it worked, and it stayed there. I had it on there for like 3 hours, and I didn't feel no
Oh,
pressure.
Absolutely.
this stream.
Um,
We talking about men. We were talking about men earlier. You can go back and look at it. But right now, we talking about her.
or come up, hit that link. Sign
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
if you a man, you want to come up? Let me just wait. I gotta find a link here. My first time going live. I don't know nothing about none of this stuff. I'm learning as I go right now, and hopefully I get better.
you
But if you
will.
got a question, you can ask it in the comments, and I will answer.
but you seem like a hip young lady that like to, have versatility. So
Oh
I
yeah,
love to engage. And me and Miss Sonya, we met on social media and you know, we met each other where we were and shit, here we are.
that's what's up.
Hmm.
I can dig it. Well, this is my first, so Miss Sai, you got me on live. I'm happy to be part. You got me on live. You
yeah.
got me. I was not ready, but I had to get ready. Like you say, stay ready. You ain't got to get ready.
Yeah.
I'm happy you experienced it. Can black people blush?
Yes, and it's International Women's Day. This is our day. I mean, our day is every day. You know, there's our day.
They probably empowering women today. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, so we about to hear. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. So you
child,
mean tell me they got some places that's going on today where I could have got some discount? They didn't produce, they didn't, hold up, they didn't sponsor this day right. No,
Right.
they sponsored this day correctly because I've been paying full prices and I could have sworn we covered that about 2 days ago.
Well,
Oh no,
look, we
they
got
didn't sponsor it
Wednesday
right.
coming up, so we'll just put
Women's
those
Day,
in.
they didn't sponsor this right.
nope, they're not going to. It's a
Yeah,
man's world.
thank you. This
Mm.
has been a great panel.
Yeah, I'm glad I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it myself. This is my first time stepping out of my comfort zone, but I feel like, but as women, we do need support
Yeah,
because we don't really have that. We just have the insights of other people that they just tell you what you are feeling instead of just actually hearing you and being able to just have a conversation with you, so you can feel normalized to feel actually human instead of just feeling like, oh, you are a situation and not know how to evaluate or even just know how to just make yourself smile because they're like, we just, I feel like women, we just talk just to move, keep going. We don't know how to just think of ourselves and relax. We just and think about others. So I'm really glad there is that y'all doing this. I'm really glad, Miss Sign, you doing this on your first live. And yeah, there is a lot of women out here, a lot of broken women. If there's a lot of broken men, there's a lot of broken women. But women were just taught you're not supposed to cry. Big girls don't cry.
over
Keep
it.
going.
Soak it up.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed. If you
Mhm.
go off and express yourself to a man, you're hurting his feelings. What is that term they use? You're
Nagging.
demasculating. You're demasculating him, but it's like you don't even hear me, and I've been here drowning all this time. And when I finally express myself, let it out, it's like you can't handle that.
Right.
But I've been in front of you talking to you. So I'm glad there's a channel for women that actually can just hear other women and then even if they just talk about it and don't cry, it's the fact that they're actually are being heard. And they can actually move further instead of feeling like they bought in and depressed and by themselves.
Right.
You come on here crying, I'm gonna hang you up.
I
Don't
ain't
do that.
crying, damn it, science. I ain't crying. Excuse me. I'm not
Don't do that.
crying. I'm just, see, I can't do
Relax.
too much. No, that's why I started.
Relax.
I can't. You know
Don't
me.
do that.
We know each other, and I love her so much. For being her, there's nobody like Sign in the world. But I see, look, just okay.
I told
You
There
Teresa,
heard me?
I don't come here crying. I cannot do a crying. I
I'm
gotta get
not
off the
crying.
phone. No, I ain't
Let
gonna
me
be able to
take,
do
no,
that.
no, no, no. Take my big glasses off. Look, I'm calm. You asked me earlier when I was on them when you was like, "Calm, you gonna get on the live?" I'm like, she's like, "Where the other side?" I'm talking to the angry Gemini. I'm calm. You told me to meditate.
Okay, so this is the other side.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's two.
Maybe
It's
I sound
two.
like
It's she got two people. It's two people in her. Yes.
maybe I sound like Dr. Phil. I'm not Dr. Phil at all. I don't want to be Dr. Phil because he seems like he trying to bottle in his problems. I'm just calm. Like what Pie says, you mad. I can't argue with I'm on that. Like I'm chill.
right. And you know what?
Yeah.
The thing is, like, that's what we're about. Me and Sonya are about women empowerment, and we want to love on our sisters. But at the end of the day, we're not with that bullshit. You know, we have,
Yeah.
you know, the drama and all that. You can miss us with that. But if you want to talk about some cool shit, we can hee hee ha ha. But at the end of the day, we want to be able to have a conversation where we learn it from each other,
I'm
learn it
trying.
together.
You know
I got a
me.
question. Did you ever talk to them about Messiah is a writer? I don't know if she ever expressed that, but she's writing you're writing several books.
Mm,
Did she ever tell you about her books?
She only said one.
Yeah. Yeah. She got she this is an
She only
intellectual
said what?
writer.
no, I'm writing.
Messiah, come on with it. Tell her.
I'm writing 3 books right now. One of them, I told you about that one. The other one is why do men cheat? I'm still asking men questions and why do they actually like why do they cheat? They always want to marry that good girl, but they go out there and cheat with the bad one. I would say, or the H word or whatever word. And I'm like, why y'all don't marry them kind of women if them type of women you gonna go cheat with? A lot of them said that they first met that girl, they were doing all this, and once they got married, they changed. They not doing that anymore. So they go out in the streets to go find it or look for that. And I'm like, if you're a woman, if you start out doing one thing and then once y'all, I guess, get locked in, you switch it up. Yeah, he gonna go out there and go find it and go get it from somewhere else. So as a woman, if you doing one thing when I met you and then you not doing it anymore, I'm gonna go out there and go look for that. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna talk to you.
Mhm.
And if you still not trying to change up, then yeah, I'm gonna go out there and go do the same thing. So voila. But I let women know you giving this man head, then you stop. He's gonna go out there and go find it from somewhere else.
Right.
And if you know you're not gonna be faithful, why get married? And then my other book,
Some people don't want to be alone, Sonya. Some people don't want to be alone, and they're going to accept. I'm not saying. I mean, it's out there. Some people don't want to be alone, and they will go ahead and go with the flow, just to say that they have somebody.
what's a lot of women or men like that? They married just to say they married and they want their husband why they can go do what they want to do. I'd
Mm-hmm.
rather be by myself than to worry about what you doing. Then I'm
Mm-hmm.
stressed out to the point where I'm not eating, sleeping, or doing none of that. Why am I with you? Why am I wasting my? I don't care about your time. Why I'm wasting my time? So
Feel like that messes up other people from actually being married that want to be married because you, especially okay for me, my situation. If you live, they look at somebody else or being married for a long, not being married for a long time and just been like together for like 20 years, family, kids, all that stuff is like, why you don't have to be married to have that, and they just feel like that just seals the nail in the coffin. Like you can be with somebody and not married to them and still be just you and that person for a long time, and it kind of makes it hard for me to propose in marriage just because of seeing that behavior for a long time and it actually was successful for them. They don't find that to be necessary as being married. The signs of people just being whores and want to just be. I can't stand seeing that, but I understand the situation. You like who you like. Sometimes they not hitting it, but that don't excuse it. But when you want to be married and you want to be with just that one person, they kind of have that feeling of not wanting to be married just because they're looking at the situation from somebody else and they just have that. They think that's gonna be with every person, every situation. But two, another thing is How can you change? I got a question. How can you change somebody's perspective that actually seen that of two people being together for years and never married, but they had kids and everything was successful and I mean like 20, 30 years never been married. Like what's the point? Why you haven't married?
Hustle. Let you answer that question. She
Well,
already
I
know
would
mine.
say that was a good question. I would say everybody should have their own experiences. And I understand like we have um family members or experiences before us, but I feel like we should be able to experience our life on our terms when we turn a certain age. You know, me on my in my marriage, it was non-traditional. You know, we didn't have a lot of family there. It was I wanted a small wedding. I wanted it to be very intimate. You know, I didn't really care for everybody being there. And I'm still cool with everybody, but I just wanted that moment for me and my family. Um, as far as
Then what you said, Miss Sign,
oh, go ahead.
if a woman is being submissive, like I literally, as hard as it is, I can say this. I don't broke myself. I don't want to say break myself down. I don't made myself to be versatile to actually be submissive. Because yeah, I know, and I heard y'all earlier. Kev saying, I know he can be an A. But some of the things he does say was sometimes you do like 'cause I can be hard.
Mhm.
And I do try to break into everything. I mean I went cooking for like maybe like four four times out the week. Now I'm cooking about 5, 6 times out the week. I'm trying to be married. And even if I don't feel like doing something, I'm still doing it. But even if I don't get the support back, don't do it just because don't do it because do it just because you love that person, not because you want that person to get something back. Because everybody ain't gonna love like you love. But I'm
That's
still trying to. It's kind of like I feel like I'm a kid, like hey, pick me. But like Conversation said, it's a competition. But I mean, how much more do you have to do if you're trying to do everything and not be married? My mom asked me that same question. She's like, when you gonna be married? Because she literally, I don't see you transform from what you was to now, and you literally like, I don't want you to give up on it, but you coming up on that 6 year mark. But
well,
I'm doing it.
I feel like this. Don't feel pressure by your family to, and I'm about to play devil advocate, but don't feel pressure by your family. I mean, you know when you're ready. Do you believe in spiritual relationships or spiritual weddings or commitment?
I do want to be married, but it's like how much more? I just don't like. I just wait until that person is showing because I mean, I keep fighting for it as I should. If you want something, you keep fighting for it.
So,
But
if you
but I'm
propose,
competing against the advertisement of someone else showing them that you could be together for 20, 30 years and never be married, and this could be still be successful.
but listen, at the end of the day, because the difference is if that's your partner, you love them, you wouldn't be able to make no decisions for them if they were to be in a health condition or in a health state. You wouldn't be able to make no decisions. So by you being the wife, you're able to make those decisions. You know what I'm saying? What if he's not able to speak? You know, what if the next of the kin are not alive? So I just say this: you want to cover all bases.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to see what more do I have to do. But what I did
Well,
do,
why don't you just propose to him like tonight when you get up off of here, go in there and get on your knee and say, baby, let me see your hand. And listen here, you tell him, say, baby, you get on your knees and you just spill your heart out to him. Everything that you're telling us here, and I know you want to cry. So that'll be the
I
perfect.
don't want to cry. I'm smiling because I don't did this. I don't did something similar to this, but I don't want to cry. But it's
Don't
just
do that.
I'm now I'm now
Don't come
still,
here. The whole world don't do that. Don't tell her come here crying.
I am not crying.
I
I
will
am not.
leave it alive. I'll
I
let
am
y'all
not.
do
Why does it
it.
sound like I'm crying? Oh gosh. This one made me a smoke cigarette. So I throw me a cigarette through the dang, throw me a cigarette through the screen. You know what? Y'all about to make me go. You know what? I'm showing y'all what y'all about to make me do. I think I need to get prepared. Y'all think I'm playing. Hold up.
You
Y'all
did
gonna see
what?
me walking. Hold on. I was like, walk
No, on
out
a
there.
serious note, do y'all like communicate? Like, is he okay? Maybe shut
I'm just
up.
walking. Look, I didn't get out the line. I'm walking through the damn house. It's dark.
Oh, I was gonna say so. Like, how
Y'all
was
think,
how was
y'all
he?
think I'm playing.
Hold
Get
on,
there.
Saki.
Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all not crying, but y'all about to make me take a swig because y'all think
No,
I'm playing.
I know damn well you ain't got no liquor bottle over there and you ain't bring me none.
This his. I'm finna drink
So
some.
right. You so right.
This
You
his.
so right. You
Look,
so
I got.
right. You so right.
No, you think I'm crying? I'm not crying. I
I
need
didn't
to
say
break.
you was. I said don't. I didn't say you were
I'm
crying.
not
I said
finna cry.
don't do that.
I'm not finna cry, but I am finna take a swig. Allegedly, this is just what. It's just apple juice. It's just dark. I
Okay.
want.
No color.
It's
Make no
apple juice, ladies and gentlemen. This is apple juice.
apple juice.
Drink responsibly. Don't drink
Exactly.
and
Just like
drive.
that says, my only advice is you need to communicate. Men can't read your mind, having a conversation about what you like versus what the other person will like.
Yes, ma'am. Ooh,
No, man can't read your mind. I always say, talk to somebody. I mean, you can talk to that person. If that person is not listening or choose not to understand, and then walk away. If I mean a marriage, you have to work on that. I mean, I always say my next marriage, I'm gonna have an open marriage because what's the point of us being married and one of us gonna step out? I rather for it to be open so we both know what's going on. So there be no surprises or nothing like that. That's what I want my next marriage to be open.
Okay.
But
let us share. Y'all share. Okay.
as
Well, y'all
far as
gotta
like
let us
doing
share.
all that, no. Because you're gonna have to work on that. My grandma and granddaddy were married for years till he died. And she never remarried. My mom and dad were married for like 15 years. But they got divorced. I think she's been married to her second husband like over 20 years now.
It's a long time.
So she's married. My
That's a
brother's
beautiful.
common law marriage. I was married, but yeah, that's another topic, another subject.
But we don't have that like that no more. Those years and years and years, it seemed like okay, I did watch Love and Hip Hop and stuff, but it seemed like reality TV relationships builded this type of persona to where it's really not that. It really takes a lot of time to make a marriage, especially a marriage, to be solid because it's just made it bad. The advertisement of marriage, that presentation, that's what it always is. It's not always gonna be up, but it's just like it just ruins the presentation of what I was raised as. You're not gonna have those 20, 30, 40 years relationships. Those take time. Even if a person step out, they still stay married and work through it. The only way I would say a breaking of a marriage is if it becomes physical. Because if it's a physical, it doesn't matter if it's physical, where it's mentally. If you're mentally trying to break a person down, I don't believe someone should be in marriage, should be broken down and being taken apart like that because that will end up making a person take you off earth, destroy you. And
Well,
you'll
no,
be doing things like
I think like, well, when you say situations like that, marriage is pretty much like when you're dating somebody. I mean, you have your ups, you have your downs, and things like that, but you just can't walk away. And I feel like
you can
you,
walk away. You can walk away if you can walk. You should walk away if it become where it's physical. All marriages is not where you just stay in the marriage because of marriage.
I know I
Because
was,
some people do be married and be getting they give you their ass whooped and they be like, well, the pastor stay like I said her just be as pastor. He
That's not
said
what
that.
Saki, that's not what she was saying.
I'm just saying there is some marriages you can't break out of. That'd be one of them. Cause you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back, and I'm gonna hit you back hard. I
yeah,
gotta walk away.
Okay, Saki, listen. Twin, listen.
Sorry,
yeah.
Go
I
ahead,
declare
Hustle.
that first shot.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
go ahead,
I
Tulsa.
heard your feelings. I heard your feelings, and I go up. I
Pocket.
ain't gonna work.
Don't make
Yes,
me mute
ma'am.
your mic.
I'm
No,
sorry. I
I
got my
really
first strike. I
think
apologize. Yes, ma'am.
oh no, Saki, you cool. I don't really think it's that. I think like every relationship is different, and I think it just depends on how your foundation is. What boundaries you're setting. All that matters. And what I've learned is like getting mental help. Getting my mental under control, getting me under control, getting my past trauma under control. So
Yeah. Yeah.
everybody, I mean, there's no perfect relationship out there. Everybody's gonna come with some baggage, but it's just what situation that you're not gonna put yourself in, or you try to avoid those situations to the best of your ability. But we can't help what life throws at us. But I would just say it's all about that self love and that self care, and getting your mind free of what's holding you back, because like I said, it goes back to baggage. We have all these expectations, but we have shit that we have to work on. So counseling, even to have them in to mediate. If you feel like you can't talk to your partner, offer counseling. Like, hey baby, what do you think about counseling? you know
Yeah. I feel you on counseling, but also too, I feel like a lot of people, as black people, don't like that. So a lot of people they want to do like the what do they call that? The marriage counseling or group therapy, like when they got like as far as in like a community, like where
okay.
you got like when you around like church people. Like I see that mainly in church. Where Miss Tanya go? I don't see her
All right,
screen.
I'm
Oh,
listening.
she
I'm
was letting us
listening,
talk.
girl.
I got a question. I'm looking at the icon to the left, and I don't know what does that mean? Is that
Oh,
like a
that's
pen with some air?
smoking.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
again,
proper
smoke.
way to say smoking.
Oh, I'm trying. Look, I'm looking at the icon. I'm so blind. I got my glasses on. I'm going into the screen. On this why y'all looking at me. I don't understand. I'm trying to understand.
You okay?
But I understand.
Girl.
Yeah, I did. Something did tell me about like in therapy. But I do think as far as like having that one on one with yourself, and then if you do feel comfortable with the person, then bringing in your partner. But
Unless
yes, ma'am.
um I want to say I was a hothead. I was in those streets. I wasn't really doing the most to get myself in trouble, but I lived a fast life. And, you know, I didn't think counseling or therapy was for me. I was a crazy. And in our community, a lot of people shun, I'm not going to go talk to them white folks so they can know my business. It's not like that. I got the help for me. And when I say I am way better than where I was before,
Mm.
and I'm thankful that I took the time out to go and sit and talk to somebody and figure out what social anxiety was. I didn't know why I was getting excited and panicky every time I would go around a lot of people. I
I
found out
tell
that
you
I
one thing. What you just explained is what was me, and you know what made me break from that. And I ain't gonna lie, it's probably a very weird way of overcoming that. But working for Walmart,
oh
I
yeah.
had that really bad. But I have that now. But I just have that now just because I don't like being close to people anyway. I feel
Mm,
like feel like people. I already thought people were weird, but people is the reason people ruin things all the time. Being kind. I'm not saying I'm not kind. I'm just saying I'm very choosy of who I can, but I will always be respectful. But after that, for the same, the energy kick out, then I'll be. But yeah, I had that real bad,
I
the
mean,
anxiety, anxious.
you just guarded. I mean, you've been through a lot. I mean, people have taken advantage of you. I mean, you've been lied to, and so trust is like a big issue. You
But
know.
that's what a lot of women and a lot of girls, because we get that even when it starts just young. I mean, you put your trust, even in family. Sometimes things can happen, and like I said, we have to just grow up in it. And sometimes we don't get there. We might not get there therapy. It might just be in us being our therapist.
Well,
But
you want to know when it starts? It
yeah,
started it started when we were young and we understood things that we were not supposed to understand.
yeah, pretty much.
And
For
so,
me, it started when I was. I think it might have started when I was 4, when I knew about death. And after that, because I lost, like I said, I lost a parent. I lost a
yeah,
parent when I was 4, and I learned after that. Like I said, I was raised by a strong woman, and she had to be mother and father. She was always mother, but as far as teaching us how to be to be independent and strong, because she lost her parents when she was young. So it's like that too. Whenever you have an older daughter, I don't know if you're the oldest daughter out of your family or if you got siblings, but I also see that too. Because even with my sister, and I had to look at her. Sometimes she had to play the role as far as when my mom had to go to work and stuff. She couldn't. She was always a kid, but she had to learn more responsibilities to pick up just because we were younger siblings.
right,
Just in case. So I do understand that too. When you look at that now, I understand it. So that's why for me having kids, I want them to all be equal and not have that pressure of like having too much on their plate to enjoy being a kid. And even as they get older, for them to still be delicate and gentle and don't speed them up too fast.
right. And don't don't criticize yourself too much on that, because nobody's giving a guide on how to be a parent. We're only using the tools that we have, you know, at the time being. And really, this is only a suggestion, not a command, but I would suggest that you would get counseling because I feel like you have a story to tell. And, you've been you've been holding it all in for a while. And I don't want you to be that ticking time bomb.
Oh no, I'm not gonna be on nobody's new stream. Hell, hell no. I be on nobody. No, I'm good. I be on me on nobody's new stream. No time soon.
Listen, because you can get down through there, but I'm just saying, I don't need you popping off on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can
Oh
kind
no, I ain't gonna be on nobody's new stream. Ain't nobody doing
Be
nothing right.
well,
like
no.
this. I
Oh, go
would
ahead.
be just
Yeah,
like this
you.
here on the front porch, talk to the news people. Yeah, I did it. They should have been messing with me. What y'all want me to say? What y'all want me to do next? Instead of puffing and have a drink on the side of me, because I know I ain't gonna be able to do neither one of them once I go to that mental hospital.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, shoot. Getting arrested back when being my teenage years though. I didn't like that. I didn't like this. Oh, I didn't like the damn dry ass honey bun they give you. Dry. No.
For
Yeah.
breakfast.
That little carton of the orange juice. Oh no. Mm-mm. No, I learned that a very long time ago. I am not. I haven't been. I ain't saying I ain't did nothing to be in jail about, but I'm saying I learned how to. Hell no. One time I'm good enough to know how they do. I'm good enough to not get caught. But I'm old now. This time I'm a younger shit. The time when I'm
Yeah.
like 18, 19, I'm now 30.
In your
So
past. We just say
yeah,
your past. We ain't gonna call out
yeah,
an age.
I'm 30 now. I gotta say that I'm at the halfway mark. I'll be looking at, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, would you consider therapy or counseling?
What's the difference? Well, hold up. What's the difference? I don't sound like. What is the difference between a counseling and a therapist?
So counseling,
And I'm sorry, I not know the difference, y'all. So I'm asking that for my own self. Please don't judge me if I don't know the difference. Gotta get
I would
educated.
say for me, counseling was just talking to somebody, but when I got with a therapist, then there were different techniques that they were um accustomed to in their field that they could do, like, let's say EMDR. A counselor couldn't do EMDR. um
What's EMDR?
That's a therapy. And actually, let me get the
Is
correction.
it like when you break down? Like I guess.
Yeah, it's like a eye and hand motion therapy. Give me 1 second. EMDR therapy. Okay,
Okay, for
so
me, hold on, between my therapist and my counselor, is my therapist went to school longer, and they actually have like degrees in it, and a counselor
Mm.
does not. A counselor can't prescribe medication, but some therapists can and some therapists can't.
mhm.
And then another thing is, I'm not judging nobody color, but I just want to find one that be able to, I don't know, not. I feel
Identify
like
with you being black.
no, it ain't even black. Just even just trans. I don't care if the person's olive like God. I just want a person that's transparent and don't judge you on a paper. Don't judge. Don't think it seem like they're dissecting your life because you can talk to. I can talk to a woman or a man. I just don't want to leave out of their office and feel like I just feel depleted because I just went there and just I opened up. I opened up about what I feel,
You
but
don't
it's
want to
still
feel
got.
like a rag.
I just don't want to feel like I just don't want to feel like I just expressed to somebody and I still got and I got judged for trying to
Yeah,
learn myself and trying to heal. Cause that
yeah.
could
Like you don't want.
I tried. I did it before with a counselor and I just wanted to heal and just closing when I became like when I was 20 and I was trying to understand about like just
That
growing
was
up with my
that
dad.
was, that was 10 years ago, right? So
Mm-hmm.
listen, you
No,
know
no,
you
no. That longer than, yeah, that was longer than that. Like, yeah,
shop around
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
different.
10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago. And I would
You
just have to get those answers closed for
Pocket.
me.
Rocky. You
Yeah.
can you can shop around. You don't necessarily just have to go with the first therapist or counselor that you visit with. You meet with them, see what the vibe is like. If you pick up a good vibe, then hey, go ahead with it. If you don't, then you go to your next option.
See, the thing is, I thought I did, but when I asked her to read her transcripts of our meetings, and just like what she wrote down, just like if I wanted to transfer the notes to another counselor,
Mhm.
it's just when I just read them, I just felt like, dang, she made me feel like on paper what she wrote was just like, dang, it just made me feel like she was just hearing me, but she would just I just felt like broken what she wrote down. So that's what made me give up on that, and I just started to like do my own meditating and just being more guarded to not open up about to an outside person. But if I mean like I said, if I got a friend, which I only got one,
Our
just say
friends
you
are
one, and I'm okay with that. I'm
professionals.
very guarded now about certain things.
That's the thing. Our friends aren't professionals. And I feel like I would trust somebody who went to school for this stuff. I'm not saying that they're going to have me down to a T because nobody's going to have you down to a T. But if they have experience and they could refer or reference something that can help me be better, my friends can only get me so far. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's true. I mean, like you don't go to your friends about every single thing, but as far as um being transparent, like I okay, so I ain't gonna be she gonna be blunt. I don't expect her to put a bad day. Oh, no, it's just when you looking at it from perspective. When they say it from perspective, I tell you when they like she told me like on the paperwork she thought I was um not gonna say what like I'm gonna say like trauma depression, like borderline of like I guess like breaking down. But I never felt that way. But it's the way how she wrote it made me feel like what the hell. That's like it's saying in like I guess in those terms of psychology terms. So I was like, okay,
It
well since you say it
does
in
seem
that
like
way,
you have
you're
some
not
trauma.
listening.
It does sound like you have trauma. I mean, you did
Yeah.
say, it started early. And so
But that's
I
for
think
every young person. That's for every young
sometimes,
person.
yeah, but sometimes we don't want to see or we don't want to hear the truth when we're not ready for it. And I think that's what it was. You know, I wasn't ready to hear the truth. It took me a while to accept the truth that I needed to go get me some help. I was going off, and whatever was going on, I was in denial for a while. But once I got out of denial, I said, darn, I should have done this a long time ago. Because with our mental and stuff, okay, in our culture, black people die, stress, heart attacks, all that type of stuff. So if we got to get our mental together so that our body can function in order, you know what I'm saying? We already don't eat right. Why, never do two wrong things at the same time.
Right.
So I'm really pushing for you to please, because you have so much potential and you could be going so much further. And you I was where you were at one point in time. I can relate. And I'm not telling you to push out all your business, but I can relate, you know? And you're not by yourself anymore. You have women right here that's saying, I stick with you. And whatever you felt in your past or whatever trauma you had, I stand with you. I don't get the right to say, no, you don't need to feel that way. Miss Sonia's not going to say that either. We here to love, and you have a support system. I'm an advocate. I receive services for my mental health. Miss Sonia does. So we just want to encourage you to, be a better you.
Well, I've been looking at some boxing classes. I ain't no being like for real though, but like just relaxing, like actually doing something that's like just doing something that's for me. I'll walk like with me when I have those moments. I'll go walk. I'll go around and walk around the lake. It's peaceful, and I do about maybe about 4 or 5 walking around the lake with my kids. Go feed the ducks. Just breathe. Like I like being around nature. I don't know if you ever do that, but I
Love it.
will go. I will consider it, but that's what I do. I like being around nature, and it makes me feel good, and I can breathe. Or when it's just myself, I just sit out there and I got my blanket, sit down, just breathe, feel the air, look at nature, and just it just helps me. I just feel like it just for a minute, it just helps me just get away. You can't really stay mad looking at something that peaceful and tranquility.
And then just hearing those sounds, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. And really like focus on your breathing. That's a good tactic too. When you meditating, like just focus on your breathing, but don't focus on it too hard because I be damn near about to go to sleep.
Yeah, don't try to listen to them water sound backgrounds and be with the tug. You gonna really gonna be relaxed. But that's nothing too. I did that. I got my daughter this thing for Christmas, like where she makes her own soaps and stuff. So we started to make our own little bath scrubs and soaps like that, and these cool little things. So that way, like it's like doing activities. I find myself buying when I go to the store. I'll be picking up like they got the ladders and ladders, doing stuff that would just be where in the interacting, especially with my kids. Like that's like my calm place, my calm space. But for myself, I started to that what made me happy was painting. And so when I do
You
have it,
start painting again and start painting again. That can be your free time. And why don't we all do like makeup together? Just because, okay, this is International Women's Day, but it just doesn't we're not just doing it just for today. We want to keep this train going. So I feel like we should do makeup together one day, just to uplift us, let us, we can start in small steps. What do you think, Sonia? You
thank
ever,
you so much for that comment. Thank you, Jesse, because I'll be trying. Like I'm trying to read now. I got my glasses on glass. I'm going in like this. Thank you. I'm trying. Like it's every day is a struggle, but I think it's women. Like I said, we be moving like an engine. We really don't have time. So I do want to get back into that because Miss Science she challenged me that she said, "What do you do? What do you do for you? Like, what do you do for yourself?" So I with you telling me that, she is telling me that, and I guess you need to do more listening and talking. Like I said, sometimes you gotta be quiet, be slow to speak, quick to listen. So thank you. And thank you always, Miss Sign, because she gone, like I said, she gave it to me. I'd rather just be cut and just give it to me straight. Because she's got a lot of good wisdom, a lot of good advice. And no one ever gives you advice from a place that they don't know. They give you a place from where they already in. They've been through, done that, and already understand. So
Well,
that's
that's the thing about women empowerment is we all as women, we've pretty much experienced, if not the same thing, something close to it. And the people that's not our color, we all share the same shits. We all gotta deal with these men, with this, with the kid. I mean, we all still have a job at the end of the day. A woman's job is never done. A mama's job is never done, you know? And thank you for being strong. Thank you for being strong and showing up for yourself today.
this being Sean, because I didn't get I caught me on live, and I'm a whew, I said I'm dry as a chicken. And I've been in the oven too long.
Yes.
No makeup, no.
Miss Saya
I
is
was
definitely
not.
another
I'm
village.
not gonna lie. You gotta get it. I can't. I don't know how people gonna see this, but hey, I'm being myself. And I'm okay. I'm good with it. But I'm gonna keep smiling because gotta keep smiling. But if it helps another person, another woman coming out, I'll take it because we all need it. And sometimes I'm quite sure there's a woman like me in the world that's just like me, but it's got to be somebody that come forward so that way we all can learn to be and just I don't know, just rejoice in being feeling like you're not alone and just be happy too. Cause I'm smiling, but I'm still taking out guard with the whole thing because I never did nothing like this ever, ever.
Well, we want to normalize it, and it does feel foreign because when you look at social media, you see Black women getting into it, cussing each other out, and being deceitful and being tacky, and we're changing that narrative one by one. And Miss Sonia is our queen mother of our village, you know, and she has been through a lot of experiences, and you know we just gotta keep doing our part by showing up and wanting better.
Yeah, I had to come right. She said you're gonna hit this live. I said I'm gonna do it for you. Look, I can't. And
And
I'm gonna
thank
make
you
sure
for
I keep
coming
doing your support.
through.
Let me know when you're doing it. Yeah, and I enjoyed you too. I enjoyed the transparency. I enjoyed the conversation, and even also too the dissecting of some of me because I need it because I am a very guarded person. But I think there's nothing wrong being guarded, but at the same time be open to listen. So
Right.
I do thank y'all for that.
Well, let's thank the universe and let's thank the higher power for making it happen.
Okay, I will do. Thank you.
Anyway, makeup. No,
So makeup, do you so makeup, let's see.
no.
Mm,
I ain't gonna lie,
yeah,
if y'all need some, I could do it weeks. I mean, I was hitting a sale. Whenever a young lady needs some, like that's me. Braiding hair, do the style, that's me. I
ooh.
feel say same thing. Now I can get better at makeup. When she said makeup, I ain't gonna lie. Miss Sign got a whole thing of MAC makeup, all that stuff. I think
Yeah.
she got a whole bunch of this stuff. Like I don't know, mind. You can show me how to do it. Okay, I can practice. I can practice, but I'm good with hair. I
Wait,
do
wait,
hair.
wait, wait, wait. I thought you knew how to do makeup. You mean you playing on my face like that?
No, no. What I do is I train myself. I watch a video about 30, 40 times, and I
Damn,
mess
man.
around on
Wait a
myself.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You didn't know what you were doing. You putting makeup on my face.
No, I taught myself, but I'm not a professional.
So so she's not certified, but she got some skill.
My sister, not Courtney, my sister, my older sister, she did makeup in there. She did it for a living. She paid for school. I was to watch and be in the salon. But as far as me doing it for myself, I had to watch. Just like when you had taught me, even like when you teaching me different meals and cooking, I had to watch and sure you taught me how to do it. I had it down now. Still like that, I just gotta keep training myself.
Well, Tulsa, she have like a little cooking thing on her channel where she be cooking and stuff like that on there.
Well, I
Yeah.
will be adding on to your page because I'll be following a few people that be cooking. Cause
But
I like recipes.
we should maybe like do a meal um 1 week where we all cook the same thing. What do y'all think?
Yeah,
You
but if
know?
no,
Well,
I don't
y'all
think
two
mine come out
kids,
right. I don't think
you
mine can
know.
come out right.
You said
But
no for
I
you.
said,
Now
what
my
about
it's a
poetry?
lot of stuff. Hold on, it's a lot of stuff that I can't have because it's high in potassium, and right now I can't have potassium foods like that. So as far as me cooking like that, no.
Oh, okay. Well, makeup. Shoot. Makeup this weekend.
Child, we'll see. No,
Okay.
you see.
I'm not,
I say I
I
ordered eyeshadow. That's Girl Saki. They got
Mm,
a black makeup company. What's her name, Tulsa?
Crystal and it's
Yeah.
so Beauty by 10.
that sounds
Yes.
cool.
And this
They got
girl,
some nice makeup on there.
yes. And look, Mac, don't you know how that Mac makeup, you know how your makeup be stuck in a bottle?
Yeah.
She got a push pump, girl, and her makeup, you get all your product. Like it pumps all the way out. Like no product is left behind. That's what
Hmm.
got me. I'm like, I need that. I need that.
And how much should her bottles be going? Well, how much her bottles and pallets be going for?
Oh,
You gotta go
so
on the website and look. I'm not sure.
yeah, so
Can
go on
I
the
can't see it?
website.
I can't see it in the chat, but could you send it to
Oh,
me so I can see it?
I mean, Tulsa can type it in
Yes, please.
and go on they site. I like that new eyeshadow. They got like that natural looking eyeshadows, like a lot of browns on there. And that's the type of eyeshadows I like. To make like the natural kind, so you can't tell you got it makeup on like a clown. It just look like natural. I like them colors. It's like a whole palette, kind of like a little square thing, like a lot of different shadows on there.
oh yeah, to make shadow palette. Oh,
Yeah.
See. Now what I'm gonna do is I do this. Y'all give me something to practice on, like as far as try this for it or this person, and I'll get I'll get it and I'll do my view on how it worked. Y'all can give me that. Which is pointers. I would like that because I believe that if a person is getting their business out there, I see a lot of people too. Um, Let me know if that young lady has like on TikTok what she be doing if she's doing anything on TikTok or promoting and doing an actual live.
They on Instagram.
uh-huh.
I don't know how to do Instagram. I don't know how to do Instagram. You got me beat. You can do that sign. I don't know what you do on Instagram. Shoot, how do you work Instagram? I'm not that on. I'm still on Facebook.
On your thing, you see something that say private chat on your phone.
Uh,
Um, yeah.
Click
Oh,
on private chat and you'll see the
so
name on.
I put it in the regular chat from the phone.
can
So
you hear
Beauty
me?
by
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My mom had asked me on clicked on something. My mom was talking to me. Do you mind if I do this real quick, ladies? For my mom, I gotta register her
Yeah.
car. Thank you.
All right.
all right. So this was a fun live, and for your first time, I feel like it went great. It went amazing.
What time
And
you going live next?
oh, tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Hmm.
Okay, everybody come over to the Queen Tulsa show tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Right
Right.
at 9 o'clock, we're gonna be all meet up over there and talk
Period.
about what.
Oh, so what are we gonna talk about? Um, I really want to get into this book, my devotional book for moms.
Okay,
Um, I know sometimes like just being, I don't know, I sometimes get overwhelmed with parenting and just trying to balance everything out. Um, and I'll be needing a little motivation sometimes. You know, some of us that are peer strong, we need our friends to check in on us and be like, "Hey, you good?" So let's do a so let's call it Wellness Wednesday, where we
okay,
check
we can do
in on
that.
everybody. How you doing? How you doing mentally? What can we do to get you through the week? Hmm.
Yeah, we can do that then. That sounds fine.
Yes, but
So if
yes,
you're new here, subscribe over there to the Queen Tulsa show for tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a wellness check to make sure everybody is doing okay. They got their mind together, or if they need any type of help, we will
right.
try to help.
And make sure you are subscribed to Science channel. Sonya is definitely coming up. This is not her first, this is not her first and last live. She is going to be bringing great content. Sonya, thank you for being a queen mother to our village and bringing some stability into my life. I can say you brought some stability. Um, I know you might not see it, but I'd rather spend my time being educated and informed rather than just wasting it on nonsense. So thank you for showing up and being you.
No, we're gonna have no hum day party after now. Hold on now.
Listen, you never know. I might hit you with the midday party. Oh, I think so. Instead
Not
of
a hum day party.
day
Wait a
party.
minute now. Whoa. Hold on. Saki,
Yes, ma'am.
you gonna be available for the hump day party?
My antennas is up. I know. I'm not saying any. I don't know what type of community we all are on, but I was gonna say I know what.
No, it's like we just ask questions. It's called Toss Out the Dark, and just ask a lot of questions. I would say sexual
Mhm.
questions about what we have done or have not done or like to do.
See
Or
now, hold up. I don't drop my phone. See, I ain't trying to look. Okay, this is my jacket. I'm
Hey,
a
Greasy.
nun. I am a nun. I
you want you what now? You
am
what
a
now?
nun. I am a nun now. I'm coming here. I can't show my. I can't tell my story. We're gonna be on YouTube. We go. I ain't gonna be allowed no stores no more.
What?
They gonna be. I ain't gonna be allowed in no parks no more.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa, whoa. No, it's not like that.
You talking about
Can't be
stories? I
like
can't
talking about
share
ever,
those.
never. Like you never done nothing. You don't take a drink, but if you have done it, you take a
Oh
drink.
yeah.
I thought. Hold on. You mean to tell me I'm
Oh,
getting wrong? I take a drink. I take a drink. I take a drink to get ready for the questions.
No,
no.
no. She asked a question, and if you have done what she just asked you, then you take a sip. If you have not done that, then
Uh
you
huh.
don't drink.
Oh, but then
I
I
think
haven't been
me and
doing it
Queen
going
the
around.
only
I've
one
been
who
drinking
get
both
her
times.
sippy. Like what?
I've been drinking both times.
Lord.
See, I got me. Look, I'm sitting here. I'm sweating. I gotta go back and take a shot. And we didn't even solve the question. I
Listen,
gotta look away real quick.
I feel like we
Is
gonna like
Berkeley the blush?
Lord.
Is Berkeley-
you on the show.
You know me. I'm going to tell it. I don't care. What you going to do to
Yeah.
me?
Not that, Zion. I'm just.
Huh?
What was the secret? I've had all girls, and apparently I'm doing a lot of everything. Hmm. I can't do that.
What
Y'all
we
got
have
me
you
blushing.
done? It's a
I'm
question.
blushing. I'm looking to the moon right now. I'm looking to the sky. I'm looking.
Mm-hmm.
So we
That's
Huh?
what
ain't
we doing.
got
That's what we
Well,
doing.
I don't got shoot. I gotta put the
Mm-hmm.
kids sleep. Look, I gotta put kids
Yeah,
sleep.
you gotta make sure the kids sleep on these questions,
I
baby. They gonna
gotta
get
put
real, they
kids
gonna get
sleep.
real
I
out there.
can't answer no questions. See, I'm in a room. See, look, doorbell. Hold on. I gotta let my mama see my mama coming over. I can't do that. Mama, to my mama, I ain't did
I
nothing.
said tomorrow.
Okay, what's
Tomorrow.
tomorrow
Not
yet?
tonight, tomorrow. Calm down. You be all right. Just be ready
See,
for
look, I'm,
tomorrow.
I'm sweating and everything. I'm not, see, not because okay, okay. Look, I'm on, yep, I'm on a cruise down. I'm like, okay, kids, what time to start?
9
I,
p.m.
you said
No,
what?
the after show. Not the regular conversation, but the after
Oh,
party.
oh, 10.
Hmm, okay. But I gotta get ready for this type of conversation. Y'all already we ain't even starting. I'm about to fall out.
Yeah, you want the pole in your living room.
God damn. Yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on, Miss.
I took it down. I took it down.
Okay, ex stripper.
We got stories. We got stories. It's
Mm-hmm.
called aerobics. I got
Mm-hmm.
for real. See that's how I came out with that third album I dropped. that's
Yeah, I want to
exactly
know
how
where you
they
got
came.
that third child from.
That's exactly how she came. When that poem
Mm-hmm.
went up, it take too long.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
I tell her to show me some moves. The hell, show me some moves on that pole. I just go to her
See,
house. Hell, try to practice. The hell you say?
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was the best kickback. We right there going to the store. We down the street from the daiquiri shop, paying about $6 from the daiquiri to put about 4 shots of them in there. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't drive, but I could drive. Like, shoot. To get to the store, because I was look. Everybody don't say, "Hey, when I get 16, I want to learn how to drive." No, I look. I got hit by a car back in 2011. I learned to love. I know what cars feel like. It that inspired me to not. But when I got older and I had to take my kids to daycare, 2 cars there, started driving
Mm-hmm.
them down that road. Then start driving to them stuff and go on down the road. That shoot.
Slide out a pole into splits, doing bad flips.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, when you
Mm-hmm.
got a cousin, see, but my cousin, she a Virgo too. When she be taking me places, shoot, I don't know. I don't know too many people that can pull out and be fresh 18 and can go into a 25 and up club with an ID. That's love. Look, my cousin hooked me up with seeing them girls. I was like, I want to be just like them. That because they were good. Shoot. They were good. And guess what? Then we talking about times where you had to take all your clothes off. You had actually you had to
Wait
take all your clothes. You just had your pretty little outfits on. You had I don't know what it is now. You had to go completely naked. You could just have your pretty little outfit on, and if you could do a pole dance, you good.
a minute.
okay.
You said you was a nun, though. Uh-huh.
I'm
That's
a
what,
nun now.
that's what
I
I
can't do
know.
nothing. I can't do nothing. I can't do
Mm-hmm.
nothing. See, I'm already looking. I'm looking like a little town girl up on this
Mm-hmm.
slide. Look.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
Mm-hmm.
change. Can't change. Look, you try to change your clothes. You can't change the URD down there. I love music. Okay, but there's. I took the pole down because my little one. I couldn't. I
I know
just
Lord saying try to get up on the pole.
when she tried to crawl to that mug, I said, "Oh, it's going down." It's going. When she was crawling and trying to hold it to stand up, when she was crawling, stayed, the mug went right there. Like, oh Lord.
It's time to go.
Oh, no, I can't do this one. But she learned how to. Well, she'll be crawling over to it. No, I can't do that one. Mm-mm.
Mommy gonna hop on there.
Shoot, that's
Mm-hmm.
yeah. No, I couldn't do it. I had to take it down.
You talking about somebody
Yeah.
that did some things, Tussle?
Mhm.
That one.
Oh wow.
We just
Mm-hmm. That's why me and her cool like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about? We were
She
like, yeah, like hello neighbor, we were right there. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it was cool. She has a niece that's around my age, but I clicked it off. Miss Sign better. I ain't gonna lie. She shoot. That's my drinking buddy. Shoot, that's my drinking buddy, stove buddy. So I can say Miss Sign. She's very cool and laid down to earth.
yeah,
Did you ever get to kick it with her like, in real life? You know what I'm saying? She's always been like this consistency. The consistency is the same person. She hasn't changed from any time. And if she rocking with you, she rocking with you. If she not, she's gonna make it clear she's not.
right.
But
Very clear.
Very clear.
I don't like you. And I
but
have told people to their face, I don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
but
Like, what you gonna do?
she's been that person. But she doesn't change who she is, and that's one thing. Like, hate it or love it, you fall in love with it, or don't. She's
Right.
always gonna be that. She's always been that person, and that's why I can honestly say. And shoot, I'm actually happy him. I ain't finna get all lovey dovey dang sorry. I know, but the way. But I'm just gonna say this: I like you, that's friend, and I'll put my
I
foot on that.
like yeah, I'm always be me. Never gonna change. Till the day I die, I'm gonna always be me. What you gonna do about it?
That's it.
Well, we've been here like 2 hours, y'all. So we gonna go ahead on up for tomorrow. We're gonna be on the Queen Tuss show at 9 o'clock, and then 10 o'clock is when the fun starts.
Mhm. And make sure y'all are liking this video. If you are watching the replay,
Sure.
make sure you are sharing. Make sure you are liking, engaging, and also set your notifications on Miss Sonia's channel to all. So when anytime that she goes live, you'll get that notification.
I'm gonna need y'all two to stay here. But everybody else, we're gonna look up tomorrow on Tulsa show, and we're gonna keep the conversation going. All right, y'all. Bye.
Right.